So, hello everyone, welcome back again to the first episode of Grow with Anshuman. So, today, here we are interacting with Vikita, not for the first time. Unfortunately, we had already, made a video, but it can't be recorded for the some technical glitch. But I'm very happy to see you again, Vikita, here and welcoming you for the second time on my channel. So, hope you won't mind to introduce yourself again.
Okay, so thank you so much for having me today. And my name is Vikita, and I hail from Gujarat. If I talk about my education, so I done graduation in English literature. Apart from I hold two degree, PGDCA and MCA. Now I'm homemaker, home tutor, and YouTuber. I just started my YouTube channel. Its name is Sign with Vikita, where I upload a conversation video and solo video. And I blessed with one son, and I want to become a resilient and assertive person. So I do my best every day. I maintain my consistency. So that's a snapshot of who I am.
Perfect introduction, Vikita. I would say the kind of introduction you gave, and I was really amazed to hear that the kind of degrees you are having. It shows that you were quite
Mhm.
eloquent about the education, right? So let me know, like, how
Yeah,
much.
right.
First question would be, since you had completed English literature degree, how would this degree, in especially in English, helped you to become a proficient speaker? How you feel nowadays that did it really help across your speaking journey?
Okay, I honestly say whenever I join this field like English literature, whenever I do that time, I'm not aware of the language of importance of English. So that time I took as a subject, I mug up all the question and somehow I crack the exam. But after that, I have the fear. I'm not correct like I will not crack like MA. So I changed my field. I turned off my new lift and I started on PGTCA like computer field. So that time I thought it was not it was out of my league, and so that time I afraid of speaking English. That's why.
Perfect. And eventually you got your passion. Now you feel that you are settled, you are liking English,
Yeah.
and you're
Now
gonna
I am happy with that.
perfect. And you're gonna make a career out of that since you already mentioned that you started a YouTube
Yeah.
channel. So first of all, many congratulations for that because I
Thank you.
believe that someone has a dream, but it comes to you naturally because you told that you did English literature, then PGD, CA diploma course, then MCA too, right? That is Masters in Computer Application. I must say that you might
Right.
have gotten a lot of things to learn from their technological stuff, and lately you find out your passion into English. That's how the journey works. So
Right.
now once you look back, what do you think, that how did you get to know? And if you want to suggest something to your younger self, you look yourself once you had started that English literature, what do you suggest yourself not to do the mistakes so that you will be getting this thing too easier? And what do you think about that?
Yeah, of course. Because that time I'm not aware of all the things, and so it my mistake. But I also only one thing suggests, if you do anything, so please put your efforts, dedication, and do honestly. But that time I am a lot of distraction on through social media, because it is a big part now. Everyone, especially younger person, every young youth, they are always waste their time, and they are roaming around here and there. They waste their time through social media, and they like misuse of social media, watching unnecessary reels. So it was not good for them because they don't think about their future. So it was a big thing, bad thing for them.
Correct. So now you'd suggest your younger self not to waste the time on social media, rather you had put a good effort at that time. But I believe that everyone has their
Yeah.
own journey, and eventually and gradually we get to know and ended up with something what we really want, right? That's the harmony of the things. However, moving further, I would like to know that how this YouTube is treating you, how far you're liking, and what's your plan for expanding the YouTube? Is it just for learning or making it as a profession? How you are thinking towards learning and creating
Okay.
content on YouTube?
Yeah, of course. Whenever I started my journey 6 months ago, that time I already thought one day I will start YouTube channel and one day I speak as a YouTuber. So in 6 months, I always have one things in my mind. Whenever I feel like this demotivated and feel tired, so I always think about that. I have to become a YouTuber. So that goal always helps me to maintain my consistency. And yeah, of course, it was going a very beautiful journey, and I'm happy with that. Of course, I know in initial it is like ups and down, but I'm happy with that, and I try to make career on YouTube channel.
Got it. Perfect. Perfect. So,
Yeah.
like on your YouTube, you majorly maintain or kind of document your learning process, that how you're evolving, how you're learning this language, and by communicating with the people, or you do kind of other content as well. Like some people just read book, they also depict. What kind of content do you usually prefer uploading on YouTube?
Okay, I upload conversation video and I choose topic.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I also choose go with flow, sometimes random question in this way. And nowadays I also start 30 day speaking challenge.
Oh,
So every day I upload one video, like I spoke about anything, one topic, continue 10 minutes. So because now in the I face some spontaneously ask any topic, so I am not able to, like I speak 1 to 5 line, after that I fumble, I perplex. I have the knowledge, but I'm not able to articulate my thoughts properly. So that's why I started and I completed 10 days. So I'm happy with that. And so it was going well.
perfect. Very nice. Very nice. It seems that you are totally engaged into this learning process. That's where I feel that
Yeah,
magical thing started happening. And I can see the kind of progress you made within 6 months is really commendable, because you had been too much into in learning the thing, putting your efforts by various method, by engaging to the books, talking to the people. That is the real method of learning.
right.
And I would say to
Yeah,
by this, conversation, that if anybody is watching just being stuck, they wanted to start, never wait
right.
for perfect time. Start with the time, you will get what you
Yeah,
wanted, right? If you'll wait for the right time, it will never come, as he had already
comes
mentioned, right?
right.
Just take the step
Yeah,
ahead,
right.
be consistent, start getting improvement in yourself. By the way,
Yeah,
one
right.
question, Vikita, I'm having, what is
Hmm.
approach of your learning process, since you had done a great, experience of learning subjects through your degree, done a great job there, now you're learning English. So how fundamentally you learn things, like do you have any goal before jumping towards anything? Do you write down steps that, okay, this is first step, I'll achieve that, second, three, third, or what approach of learning anything? Let it be English, let it be learning a new subject, let it be communication, or any other subject. How do you prefer to learn?
Yeah, of course. In my perspective, first of all, we have to clear the fundamental, the basic of anything. If
Got
you
it.
have clear the basic fundamental, so you can achieve. And please don't make a big goal. Please start with small. Because whenever you make big goal and you are not will be able to achieve, so you feel demotivated. You
Correct.
don't maintain your consistency. But you make small goal, and it is like a you complete within a time of area, so you feel happy. And please start with celebration every little bit, so you feel happy and you feel motivated from that, and you maintain your consistency. So I always believe in a small goal, and I will achieve it in a time of period, and I proud of myself always. And I from that I motivated in my side, so it helps me to improve my level.
Perfect. Summarizing this, you mentioned, correct me if I'm wrong, starting with a goal, not a bigger goal,
Mhm.
making it into a
Yeah, right.
smaller one, and work on
Right.
the compliments. If you achieve something, give rewards to. And even I'll suggest that
Mm.
if you miss something, give punishment to yourself, because your mind should be trained that way, that if I'll gonna miss one day, I'll have to practice at second
Mm.
day twice, right? So that's how it is, reward
Right.
and punishment way. That's a really great thing. I would recommend, don't watch this video only, just implement the things. If you're watching someone just sitting and watching, it will never useful for you, because you are
Yeah,
such as a
right.
person who wanted to learn to swim, and again you're not trying to go to into water. It's nothing mean, right? So better you go,
All right.
do, start your own journey, start learning the things, and then come up with your own experience, as Vikita has mentioned that, right? Everybody has their own journey. By the
Right.
way, Any questions if you are having Vikita in between, please feel free to ask. I'm happy to give the answers to. And in
Mm-hmm.
continuation, wanna know one more thing, Vikita, before that,
Mm-hmm.
what is one thing you are currently focusing on? I very often ask this question because I believe that learning is something what we cannot take everything together, right? One thing at a time we should focus on. So,
Right.
what is that one thing you are focusing in spoken English?
Now I focusing on my mistake. Like I told previously, like now I am not able to articulate my thoughts properly when someone asks suddenly any topic. So now I focus on it, and now I choose any topic, and I'll try to speak in my way. I use ChatGPT. I try to rectify my mistake. So in this way I try. So please suggest me how to how what should do I apply any technique, how to
Hmm.
remove that.
Okay, so you're struggling with constant or impromptu
Mhm.
articulation. Let's suppose somebody asks a topic what you are not already spoken about, then you feel a bit struggle. That's what your question it is.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay,
Miss suddenly ask any topic, so I speak one two line. After that, I am not able to articulate that topic. Somehow I speak, no doubt, because of my confidence, but I'm not satisfied that because after video, I feel that I'm not do my best. I'm
correct.
not articulate that thoughts very properly. Whatever I want to explain it, so now I struggle it. So I
Got
want
it.
to improve that.
Got
Mhm.
it. I'll make it very
Mhm.
simple for everybody who's watching this video who are struggling with this thought because I had already encountered this situation and then I made it, mastered it kind of thing by using three simple steps. Step number one,
Okay.
don't rush to the
Mhm.
question. If somebody asks, it doesn't mean that you'll have to give answer within a second. Take your time, pause,
Right.
think before you speak. That is step number one. Let's suppose I ask, hey Vikita, could you tell me about the time management? So you started think without even thinking, you started the sentence. That is one very basic mistake we usually do. So first step is
Mhm.
take your time, think about that. Even if you're taking much time, ask for more time. So I'll take a moment to think about that. Please allow me to do that. That's very normal. People should do that.
Right.
And step number two, once you had been taken enough time, what you'll have to do,
Mhm.
structure of a thought. Because
Mhm.
once anything comes new in front of us, we suddenly started thinking
Mhm.
about everything what we know about a particular thing. Time
Yeah,
management. Okay,
right.
how time can it be managed? What is time management? How I can better manage it? Don't think so. Make your thought in a structured manner. That is point number two. And point number
Right.
three is that making summaries. Let's suppose I talked about something and at last don't forget to give summary of that because it is something you spoke for half an hour and now I ask Vikita, did you get my answer? And you're saying you talked about a lot of things. I didn't get a single thing. It shouldn't be like that, right? So
Right.
summarize at last is very crucial point. So I'll again
Mhm.
refer it. Think before you speak. Take pause.
Mhm.
Ask for validation if you're not feeling like I should take a moment to think. No worries. Second, structure your thought. Even there is two method to structure your thought. You might be thinking how to structureize the thought, right? So there is two basic approach what I do follow. There is one framework like what, so what, now what. Like if somebody asks a topic, so try to answer it in three way. Let's suppose time management. What? So what is time management? Give the answer in that way. So what?
Mhm.
So, what I can learn from time management or how to improve that? Now what? So, if I know that I can manage my time, then how I
Yeah.
can be get it benefited? So now, see the kind of
Mhm.
fluency you're making. You can talk for. I'm sure that if you follow this structure, you can talk for more than 10 minutes. And at last, never forget to give
Right.
your summary because it shouldn't be like people don't get you anything about that, right?
Right.
So step number first, taking pause. Step number two, structure your thought, and step number three, making summary. That's all. I hope
Yeah.
I gave your answer right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You explained Crispin.
Yeah, because I have encountered this situation in over 2.5 years. I have been just improving myself a lot daily by encountering one more thing, one new thing, and taking everything one by one, refining it better and better by improving myself, by watching videos, by reading books, by taking suggestions, by imposing myself in
Mhm.
social conversation. That's how I get to know this thing. Even the basic And main motto to start this channel was that if I can learn something, why not to? Even my wider aspect and my wider goal is to make people aware of what communication stands for, not only just a language.
Right.
Because sometimes I believe that
Yeah,
it's
right.
not a language problem. We even are not perfect, right? It's
Right.
confidence problem. So we should work on
Oh,
confidence, we should work on personality development, so with we can come out of that fear of public speaking and we can speak up. That's how this journey start from.
right. Yes,
Perfect.
right. I totally resonate with you.
And yeah, with that
Okay.
thought, since we had already been spoke for 20 minutes and
Yeah.
I'm already running out of the time, though I really appreciate your time and efforts, and I would wish you the very best for your new journey in YouTube. I wanted to see you as a successful
Okay.
YouTuber, and very sure you will be, because you are putting your right efforts. And I'll again say, if the person who are watching this video, make sure to do one comment what you gonna get from this video and implement, because I believe in practical learning.
Yeah.
So make sure to write
Right.
one comment what you gonna implement, what you learned from Vikita, what you learned
Yeah.
from out of this conversation, and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving your time today and having me.